Welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm Sommer Thomas here with Brooke Steach, and we're going to bring you this week's Penn State Sports Update. Imagine getting cancer twice and competing at the Division I level less than 2 years after being cured. Well, that's exactly what Penn State Swimming and Diving's Nikki Nolte did this weekend. Swimming and Diving traveled to Evanston, Illinois to face Northwestern and Iowa, and Nolte got to compete in her first collegiate race since undergoing a bone marrow transplant less than 2 years ago due to her leukemia diagnosis. Nolte missed her entire freshman season because of the disease, and as a junior, she finally dove in the water for her first collegiate 100 breaststroke and 200 medley relay races. Nolte's first bout with cancer came during her junior year of high school, and she showed her resiliency then by competing again less than 6 months after being cured the first time. When Reading Eagle reporter Rich Carcella asked her how it felt to compete for the first time in 2.5 years, Nolte said it was surreal. Her motivation over the last couple years was just to get back in the water and represent Penn State. And with 2 years of school remaining, Nolte has already met that goal.
The Penn State women's hockey team is riding a 4-game home win streak following its series sweep over Mercyhurst this weekend. It's the Nittany Lions' first sweep over the Lakers since 2014. The Nittany Lions defeated the Lakers 2-1 on Saturday and 4-1 on Sunday. They went 9 for 9 on penalty kills and got the job done on offense too. With 5 goals each, freshmen Olivia Wallin and Kiara Zanin are tied for second in the nation among all freshman skaters in goals. Zanin leads all first-year players in the nation with 1.3 points per game after her 2-point effort on Sunday. Penn State maintains its spot at the top of the CHA standings with 17 points, 2 ahead of second place Robert Morris. The Nittany Lions head back on the road next weekend to take on the Lindenwood Lions January 28th and 29th.
In other Penn State sports news, the women's volleyball team is struggling to get its season started. The Nittany Lions postponed another match and paused team activities due to COVID-19. Women's volleyball was supposed to begin its season against Michigan on Friday and Saturday, and then face Ohio State this upcoming Tuesday the 26th and Sunday the 31st, but COVID-19 seems to have other plans. Women's volleyball is among other fall sports like men's and women's soccer, whose competition seasons were postponed until the spring season due to the coronavirus pandemic. However, Penn State men's volleyball began its season on schedule this past weekend against Ohio State, winning its first matchup against the Buckeyes on Friday, 3-0, and then falling to Ohio State by the same margin again on Saturday. This upcoming weekend, the men's team will host Ohio State for another pair of matches.
Penn State's men's basketball has yet again had its schedule changed due to internal COVID-19 issues from earlier in the month. The Nittany Lions will now travel to Columbus to face Ohio State Wednesday and return home to host number 10 Wisconsin on Saturday at 3 p.m. The Nittany Lions got a crucial victory at the Bryce Jordan Center over the weekend when they beat Northwestern 81-78. The win was Penn State's second in a row, and the Nittany Lions now hold a 2-5 conference record. So Summer, what are you looking forward to in sports this week?
I'm the most looking forward to Penn State men's basketball matchup against Ohio State this Wednesday. Now, Ohio State's ranked at 13, so I think this is definitely going to be a really tough matchup for the Nittany Lions, but they're coming off a huge win against Northwestern, so I think maybe they'll be able to pull together a close game, but we'll see what happens. So how about you?
Definitely, and I'm looking forward to the women's hockey team playing this weekend. I want to see if they can keep their winning streak alive, and they just moved up to number 8 this week, so I'm excited to see how they continue that. And that's all the time we have for this week's Sports Update. I'm Brooke Steach along with Sommer Thomas, and thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching this edition of Penn State Sports Night. If you're a fan of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more clips. Also, follow us on Twitter at PSSN TV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with all the action. For all my colleagues, we are Penn State Sports Night.